So when it comes to sales and AI, so I talk to sales teams often, and one thing is for sure, if you don't have a sales process in place, if you don't have a good way to follow up, to reach out, if you're just overall unorganized and you're always trying to figure out what to do next in order to get the deal done when it comes to selling, you're going to have a struggle when it comes to sales all the time, even when it comes to marketing. So one way AI can help when it comes to sales is helps you with prospecting. So what I mean by that is when it comes to prospecting, you have to figure out, for one, who is in my audience, who is willing to pay, but also who is going to be easy for me to contact. So you got contacting, you got easy to deal with, easy to talk to, and do they have the budget? Because a lot of times we can talk to people and they may seem like a good fit for our business, but when it comes to actually making those sales and those closing the deal, all of that, the challenge is they don't have the budget, right? So nice people, great to work with, friendly, you like their product or you like their service, but they don't have the money. So that's always a challenge. So for one, you can use AI to prospect. What that is you can go to a Gemini or ChatGPT, tell the platform about what your business is, what your products or services are, and have an idea of what you are trying to sell in the price point, and ask these tools what is a good market to reach out to. Not only what is a current good market, but also think about what is a market that is going to be good in the future. For example, let's say real estate. One thing I do when it comes to chat is I think about adding an article to the chat history and saying, as my prompt, saying, look at this article about population growth in a certain area of town or a certain city or a state or even a country. And I tell it to give me a list of about 10 different ways that we can capitalize on these new changes in markets and who should we go after in the next 3 to 5 years. Now that is crucial because you are telling AI to research things for you, and that's going to make it a lot easier for you to grow your sales pipeline because you are not only thinking about the present, but you're also thinking about the future. So that's one easy way to use AI to help when it comes to sales, because that right there can take you hours, and now we have new technology that is going to be super easy. It's going to help you to move forward by you just using it effectively. So another area, I would say a second area you can use when it comes to sales and AI is overall making sure you are organized. Meaning, if you have 50 leads come in, or if you got emails coming in, you're on the plane, you're traveling, and you can't get around to answering them, then that could be a challenge, because if I'm reaching out to your company and your company takes maybe 2 days to get back with me, I'm going to go to another company, or I'm going to talk to the person that also reached out and also answer my email. But a lot of times speed is crucial, because I think about all the times where companies reach out to my company and we answer and reach back out within 30 minutes or 45 minutes, maybe sometimes a couple hours. But one of the first things they say is, thanks for your fast reply, or thanks for getting back to us so quickly. And that tells me that a lot of companies out there that are in my industry, they're waiting 24 hours, 48 hours just to get by. And it's interesting, you probably heard of a situation, or even you probably dealt with it in your personal life. Maybe you're looking for somebody to cut your grass and you reach out and they take forever to get back to you. They take 48 hours to get back to you, and you're going to go to the next person. So that's the same thing when it comes to the business, right? So you want to think about being quick. And what that does is that already get you in good standing. It doesn't guarantee the deal, but at least it will get those conversations they need to have going. So when it comes to even technology, even like AI, what you could do is have tools out there that can help you draft emails without you even thinking about it. For example, you log in, open the email. I think Gemini does this as well. And what happens is it drafts the email for you. Not even that means you're not polishing anything, you're not writing an email, it drafts it for you. That's what I'm getting at. So for example, there's tools out there. I think I've used a tool called Fixer, Gemini, that's already in Google as well. But overall, it drafts the email for you so you don't have to go back and forth. Another way it can help you out is creating proposals on the fly. So you create what's called Google Gem, or sometimes it's called custom GPTs and ChatGPT. And what this is it is a pre-created engine that can help you create proposals, create content faster. So for example, now if I were to go to Gemini right now and I wanted to create a proposal, I would have to talk to it and tell it exactly what my company is, name, brand, what my goals are, what my sales goals are. And then also I gotta tell it what the company is about. I got to tell it what type of language, what type of tone. Now, instead of doing all that, you could do what's called a Gemini Gem, and you preload the knowledge into this. So you go into your Gemini AI and you click on what's called Gemini Gems, and you're creating a program. And it's really easy to make. You're creating a program and you're saying, this is specifically for proposals. And what I want to do is whenever I have a new client, I want to upload their name of their business and industry, and I want you to create a proposal based on what you know about my business. And you're already uploading this into, you're uploading knowledge such as the graphics of the proposal, font, the tone of language, what you offer. So it already knows everything. So now you go into Gemini, you click on Gemini Gems, you click on the proposal gem you created, and now it automatically creates a proposal based off of just you letting it know what type of industry you're talking to. You could just literally say, hey, here's a new business that I'm talking to. They're a museum and we would like to do business for them. And it'll create a gem, it'll create a proposal for you. And you can look that up, easy to find. So Gemini Gem, easy to use. So it takes away the steps even when it comes to AI. And 3 is one thing you want to consider is communication when it comes to sales. So AI can help you with communication, meaning let's say you're a new salesperson and you're trying to figure out how to handle rejection, or think about rejection, think about what is going to be said when you meet this person. One thing you can think about is figuring out using AI to be a better communicator. What that means is you go to, again, a Gemini AI, Claude, or whatever you want, you say, act as a executive at the museum, and I'm going to be the salesperson. Give me objections to my sales approach. Give me an objection to my products and services. And then from there, you'll get an idea of what type of objections might happen. That's crucial because now you're learning how to be a better communicator based on what you are selling. Easy to do, easy to implement, but you're going in prepared. So whether you're a new agent, sales agent, or maybe you're a salesperson, but you're trying to reach a new market, that's what you want to consider, having it help you be a better communicator. And so think about these 3 tips. So 1, remember we talked about making sure that you use it to have better productivity, finding the markets that are out there. 2, you want to think about how can it help you be more productive, whether it's CRMs, emails, proposals, as well, making it streamline all your processes. And 3, have it help you be a better communicator so that it can help you move forward faster, whether that's a new market or you're a new salesperson. Those are all things you want to make sure you have in place when it comes to connecting.